Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you can hear us, that somebody is there, because I had a black screen just right at the start, and I'm not sure if we are really live.
You appear to be.
I hope so. So, hello folks. With me today is our beloved, loveliest and nicest guy from the island right over the sea, Mr. Disturb.
Good afternoon.
And I hope that we have anyone watching, listening.
According to the counts, we have 4. Say hello, someone.
Say hello, someone. Someone say hello. Anybody? I'm scared. Yeah. Okay. No.
It worked.
Yeah, I don't know why I had a black screen that long.
It took a really long time from when you said you were going to hit the button to it appearing live for me.
And then I went back to OBS, and then I clicked on something. I thought I forgot something, but it was annoying. It's YouTube. Oh no. Raphael, good evening. Kuba, hello. Achim, hey.
It seems like there was a very long delay between you pressing the button and it actually appearing.
Yeah. So I will pick you up, and we will just go a little around with our little funny car here.
Are we going for a little tour?
Yeah, I have to show you a lot. We have
Time has progressed, I think.
Yeah, it has.
Since I was last here.
I think it is. Wow, 4 weeks.
I seem to have grown hair since I was last here, so yeah.
Well, that's amazing in 4 weeks.
My hair grows quite quickly considering how little there is of it.
My hair falls off quite quickly.
I have to cut it pretty much. Mr. Redneck, hello.
Hey, Timo.
I have to shave it pretty much every week, otherwise it starts to make me look even older than I feel.
So, we had someone made a good I don't know the word for Angebot, a good offer for getting us water to the husbandries that are far off. So with the next update, we don't have to go there by our own anymore.
That's good.
Löwenfutzi, hey, servus.
It is quite a trek up to the that top pasture.
Eagles, hey!
Hello, eagles.
The Danish are here, the Dansk are here, now we are safe.
And my coffee is just the right temperature to drink.
Yeah, and my coffee.
That which means I will now promptly forget about it, and it will be cold and slightly disgusting in a little while, and I'll still end up drinking it because I need the caffeine.
Yeah, then do it. I will not hit the brake very hard. So today I made a post, a thumbnail screen a little bit different, and I made a post about something that I'm so happy about that the guys got it in. And now you can.
You shared some pictures, didn't you?
Yeah, and you can see now the roadside grass has grown also a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The map starts
immediately. Coming to life.
Yeah, it starts immediately looking much better now, in my opinion. But we got. Of course, it would not be that high at this time.
My German is failing me, but.
I don't know if we have English. It's a new crop that we have. And
looks nice.
Yeah, and we kind of have to because it's now official that Miss Cantus is gone.
Oh well.
This is the Miss Cantus replacement.
Yeah. So this is one we spoke about a week ago.
Yeah. It's of course it's now way too big, too high for this. It wouldn't be at this growth stage at the moment, yeah. So it was just for the pictures and to show.
Yep. So
I'm
this is
sorry.
a forage crop or a silage crop.
No, it's
Or both?
it's a silage crop for fresh feeding.
Yep.
For also fresh feeding, not only for silaging it. So I can go a little bit back.
Wow, that's quite a difference, isn't it? It definitely looks better in the slightly more grown on.
Yeah, I just went back a few stages, so it's that's why it was a hard change now.
Yeah.
JDM, hello, Raphael. Yeah, Landsberger Gemenge is now in. That's so this is I jumped 3 stages again.
And I guess because I was thinking that clearly because it's a new crop, you don't have the L10N translations in, but that's its actual name, isn't it? Because it's a real crop. So
It's yeah.
It may actually stay as Landsbergermain in English as well. Because it's a brand name.
Yeah, it's like spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah.
I think in English it's spaghetti carbonara too. If Italiano is going to Italy, England, I think.
Yeah, spaghetti carbonara.
Yeah, it's so it stays quite the same.
Yeah. So yep. So I can look forward to Americans telling me how to pronounce this.
This
I'll tell you the rest of that story later if we get.
Yeah, but it's the GFY, isn't it? The GFY is the right pronouncement. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
When someone tells the Brits how to pronounce in British English.
Yep.
Hey, we kind of started very early now with the F word, with the ducking.
We did. Well, I started before we even got going. Because,
yeah, but it's okay. I kind of missed that yesterday, to be honest.
The filter is very, very far turned. It's either really high at the moment or switched off. So,
yesterday, we kind of swang into being a little bit more adult stuffy, and Braven said, well, you can't do it, it's that early, and Nightclog and I, we said both, it's English Thursday, it's totally normal.
Different rules. It's really nice seeing some of the crops actually grown and not that kind of flat texture that the map was.
Yeah. Let's go a little bit further or around. Oh wait, I can show you later, because no, I would show you first. Let's do the analog part a little bit earlier, because the last time this was not ready. The store picks are not ready yet. These 2 store picks are not ready yet, but the other store picks from inside are ready. You will see now.
Okay, I will be back in 1 second because I've just spilled that coffee that I was talking about.
Okay, I will have a sip by my own. The coffee sip went to the drain. So for you guys, this will be called food or feeding cereals, because of us having the seeds. They are all different, right? But for example, for the crop, for the grains, we have the barley and the wheat as single seeds. So this is why we can use the feeding, the wheat for the feeding, and we don't need it for the seeding. So this is why we have this, and we have. Oh, I will wait until the service back.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I've just got back.
So you know the old issues from FS19 when someone started with seasons. It was starting, I think, in January or February, somewhere there around.
Yep.
And you had quite literally nothing.
Yep.
and now you need quite literally everything to start for the animals and all that stuff. So you can decide now to buy wheat in the bags,
Okay.
in the big bags.
So you can buy the harvested products.
Correct. So this is like in real life where you can buy the feeding of fodder, wheat, or how it is called. I don't know how the Brits pronounce it, or an American will tell you later on.
Yeah, I'll ask an American or a non-native Brit speaker.
So so this is why we have wheat, corn or maize, linseed, the lupine, the white lupine, soybean, canola, sunflower, sorghum, rye, spelt. Oh, it's always in English on the back on the pack. This is nice.
Okay, so basically, most of or I guess all of the crops that you would need to do the feeding.
Yeah, but wait for it.
I'm impatient.
So this is the
I'm looking at a very small picture.
A very small picture.
Yeah, because I'm not looking at it in game. I'm looking at it on YouTube.
Yeah. Why do you have YouTube on your mobile?
No, I've got it on a separate screen.
But this is the non-Deuker branded pig feed, or the food in itself. So we have the meat, the pig meat food, and then we go over to sunflower grist, protein grist, where when you would do it yourself with Reiner's grinder or mill, you would need the lupine or the soybean. This is why we have it in here. Yeah, so you can buy this.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than buying this because you can make it your own. But you can make it in small portions, so it's not that big.
Yeah.
Kalle, servus, Luki, hey. Do they turn into a generic seed, or do they stay as what they are, like winter wheat? They stay as what they are because we have the much more realistic Cedar 0.3 point whatever, where we have
so all the seeds are separate, and you have to have the right seed type, don't you?
Yeah. So this is
that kind of messes with easy dev if you want to try and easy dev stuff.
Yeah.
So you can't just easy dev seeds into your seeder to start.
Modelleicher, hey, you want to join? Feel free to. At the moment, I'm just I'm just showing off a little bit. So let's go back here. So for the grists, you can do them yourself if you want to invest into the mill, or you can buy it. This is all the non-Deuker branded, so this will be also possible for productions. So this is why we made that you have the single grains, and you can use it in a production, so that there is nothing with no problems, no issues with the branding.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know if it's set yet or decided yet. Would it be cheaper to buy the grains from this and mill them yourself, or is it going to essentially be the same price to buy the milled product?
I literally gave away yesterday the XML file, so let's see in a couple of days what Alex is doing out of it. Normally, it depends. It should be cheaper.
I'm guessing kind of like an industrial scale. that difference is probably negligible.
Yeah, this is what I want to say. And normally it should be cheaper if you grind it yourself, but in real life, the bag, the 25 kilogram bag of wheat is the same as 25 kilo of the grain grist with wheat, because of the portion that you have. If you are buying 10 or 12 tons, it should make a difference, but you also lose very, very much of the ingredients, of the vitamins and all that stuff if you grind it in a high amount and then use just a little. So this is why the same price is more or less okay.
Yeah, I hope the head feels better soon, Modelleicher.
Oh, you can fight through your just pig feeding if you want to. Because we kind of went on in time, but now the feeding the bags are all there, so you can put it into the troughs just to figure out on how it was. And I changed stuff. I will go come to it later. So the chicken feed. Normally, with giants, chicken feed is only there is no chicken feed with giants.
It's wheat, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, there's wheat, but there is no chicken feed. No. Quite exactly the opposite. It's basically now that the meat or the breed feed is needed on top of the pig feed, but I entered. Insert a lot of zeros, so it is really necessary to have the breed or the. In the beginning it was quite difficult, but now it should be easier, a little bit, even for you. So the pig food, calf food. This is the food for the egg-laying chicken. Mm-hmm. This is the one for the. I don't want to say it because it feels a little. Is it beef chicken or is it meat chicken?
Meat chicken.
Meat chicken. So for the meat chicken.
Yeah. We don't. I wish they made beef chicken. It would taste so much better.
What? There's nothing. There's no. The chicken is chicken. Good chicken is always the most and best tastiest in the world, in my opinion.
No, if it tasted like beef, it would be so much better.
Nah.
King.
So this is the sugar beet pellets in here. Mm-hmm. There will be a huge spoiler in the coming days. I mean, you know already, but everything tastes like No, not everything tastes like chicken. Everything that you don't know how it tastes like chicken. If you try red, if you try it's mostly tasting like chicken.
That's because if they didn't know what to make it taste like, they just made it taste like chicken so that we'd find it okay.
Yeah. So hay pellets, we got them also in here so that you can do your productions and stuff, and straw harvest usage and so on. This is the milk replacer from non-brand. Normally you don't do it with a production, but maybe someone will do. So we have it like that. This is the pig breed food, pig beef food. Yeah, and then the grists again. So this is basically that, and of course you have the food.
Yeah.
This is the new one.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really big thing, isn't it, when you're trying to get started? I've kind of had that. I've been doing a thing with Maize Plus and pigs, and it's the same thing. You need a lot to get started.
You don't actually. You don't anymore.
Well, but you need to either harvest a bunch of stuff or be organized, whereas like being able to just buy it all, and you can buy it all in base game with the right mods, but having it as part of the same mod is really cool.
What will be done with grinders? Do all cereals will be available to grinding? I don't know if grinding is good translation to English. Grinding is okay.
Yeah.
Milling, grinding, it's totally
yeah.
okay. Hey BGO, yeah, your latest one, correct? And they are so nice.
Yeah,
they
look good.
I made a mistake. I mean, I heard that they are not all final, but come on, look at them. It is so nice.
I quite like the almost handwritten labels.
Yeah. This is totally beta. With the
that looks like the font that Rainer used for the ones that came with his mod.
Yeah. There is his mod is integrated now in TerraLife,
cool.
and BGO made the textures new. This store picture is from Rainer's stuff, but they are now on our backs, so that we have the original. Yeah. I don't know if anybody at all recognizes that we have real life sized bags, that we have the 3 on a layer instead of I don't know. Do we have still some here? Yeah. Here. This was Giants. Those were the Giants bags. 6 on a layer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anybody at all recognized
Well, I guess these days with health and safety rules, you can't have a 25 kilogram bag because your average human will snap in half if they pick up 25 kilograms.
You know that they were at 50 and that they were back then at 100.
I know.
So those are 25 kilo bags.
Yeah, I know.
No, that was kind of the first thing that the marketing department of Deuter told me in FS19 when we took the Giants bags. He said, "Well, it's the wrong size." I said, "Yeah, well, I will be with TerraLife. We will change it to the chopper." And he said, "Yeah, okay then, but go ahead."
I guess.
Rafael, thank you for being here. Hey, watch at your health, right? If it's football or is it soccer? Football can be very hard.
I'm guessing he means football, which is soccer, because.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That he means soccer. The toxic tyrant. Have a good one and make a goal for Alien Paul. That's a good advice. Patrice, hey, servus.
I quite like that the guys at Deuter are really keen that everything actually looks realer. I know that's really bad English, but
just ask a Brit, he will tell you. So, but for what you were asking, no, first, what Kuba was asking with the grinders, we have we put in the cereals or the grain that you use in certain categories. So grain grist, protein grist, and sunflower and canola grist, because we don't have the end product from the canola production. So this is why we do it ourselves. And in the grain grist, you can put in different grain, but we did not split up in wheat grain, barley grain, oat grain. We didn't split up in that because then you would have need to have for everyone, for every fill type, a new texture, a new fill plane, new particles, and it's not necessary to have 20 times the same, because the difference in the use case is quite between grain grist, protein grist, and so on, not in the single grains. So it's soccer, yeah, okay. What you said with the starting, you have to have so much. We now have some things that you have to buy, like this. This is pig starter. There will be no permission to do a production of it. It is like in real life. The pig starter, the chicken starter, the calf starter, so to say, and the where is it? The milk replacer, and there has to be something for sheep.
I guess that's quite an important point that I guess somewhere needs to be more formally noted, is that all of the Deuter products and fill types are exclusive to farming agency things and can't just be used when people make mods.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the generic ones for lots of things.
And in real life, you would not do your own. You would not mix your own starter food because you need such a small amount of stuff most of the times, and it's way easier to buy every 10 or 14 days a new bag for your chicken starter and stuff. And then later on, so everything that goes on later, that you use later, like the pig meat. I should have gone in the other direction. And the breed feeding is that you can do it your own, that you can mix it your own, that you have an alternative to the Deuter stuff. But of course, we are partner of Deuter, and of course we want to see people use Deuter stuff, at least in the beginning. And later on, if you do the other stuff, it's okay. But just to have basically to fill a contract without, it's not a contract with payment, it's just a contract of honor, so to say, that we have the honor to be able to be the modding team for Deuter, and having some feedback and background, and they have our back on using stuff, and on the other hand, of course, we want to show it. So
yeah, like you say, it's not unreasonable that there are certain stages where people, real farmers, buy in certain stages of the feeding process.
Yeah.
It's like some of the other. I can't. Well, it was again. I was thinking about stuff for this series of videos I'm doing at the moment, and people are like, "Oh, but I want to be able to make brewer's grain." But it's like, how many farmers make brewer's grain? It's a waste product from the brewery industry. It's like not many farmers have a entire brewery out the back of the farm to make beer, so they get the byproduct that is brewing grain. They just buy in a lorry load of it and have it dumped at the back of the farm.
Yeah, I mean, we are not in America where everybody is doing back garden whiskey.
It's and I get farm sim's a bit weird in that you could have a factory behind your barn because it's a video game and you can buy a factory for 30 grand, but I kind of like that there's a random cow poking out behind the pallet.
The Toxic Tyrant, schöne Grüße vom Iltis. Dank ihm habe ich hierher gefunden. Ich freue mich schon auf TerraLife. Mais Plus ist auch total super und ziemlich nice geworden. Dankeschön. He basically said greetings from Iltis. He brought him here, and he's very happily waiting for TerraLife. And Mais Plus is also very nice and says thank you. In Poland, making own vodka is quite popular. That's true, but to be honest, how many cows can you feed with the byproduct? Yeah. I mean, of course they will double. If you drink enough vodka, you will have, instead of 1 cow, 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how much you're drinking.
Yeah. But are you going to get, like 50 tons of waste product?
No moonshining in here. Yeah, so this is we try to keep it a little bit normal in the ways of on how we behave here. So,
and I think it reflects more how your average farmer does things, isn't it?
yeah.
You know, you might have a giant mega farm somewhere that, yes, it has its own complete processing cycle that does absolutely everything, but
Farm Sim Freak. Hey, thank you for having a look at the stream. Yeah, I mean, I watched a video on feeding cows. It was from America. They put in stuff that we are not allowed to use. I'm not saying that it's waste, but some things are waste.
different countries, different rules.
Yeah, so this is of course we do it the way that we learned it. The way the feeding, the animal feeding is kind of my baby, and the production of silages and all that stuff. Yeah, so and the greenings, that is all where I'm really where my heart is very big in, and so I learned for 30 years. The better the quality of food that you give your animals, the better is the health, the cheaper it is to have the daily costs on them. Because if you have to call the doctor, it can be a red number product. If you have, you lose money.
And the thing is, if you let's say if instead you based it on how, let's say, industrial scale American beef cattle were farmed and fed, you'd then have someone whose experience is based on how you used to do stuff saying, but that's not how we do it. You can't feed cows like that.
Yeah, this is
You'd always be wrong.
Yeah, correct. This is where I'm very careful because this is when someone says, well, that can't be right what you're doing, because I know blah 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 blah. What is the right way? Then I always say it depends. It depends on your region, on your country, on your animal, on your ground, on your soil. It depends on so much, and there are regulations. So if you go against the regulations, it's wrong. Yeah. But inside those regulations, there are so many shades of gray that you can do, and they differ from Germany to France to England to America. They differ.
Like Farm Sim Freak saying that they feed expired sweets as part of the feeding. I don't know if they still do, but in the UK that used to be legal. Pete's not here, but I know he used to work on a pig farm, and they used to feed all sorts of expired human food to the pigs. They used to get truckloads of expired cereal.
Step to your left. Sorry, step to your left. Because BGO was asking. Mm-hmm. Sorry that I broke your sentence.
Did I go to the right, left?
Yeah.
There we go.
No, that was the correct one.
So but now I don't think you can do that. I'm not certain. So it's not just the country and the scale; it's the time that your experience was based on. Yeah. So, whatever you do, someone else is going to turn around and say, but that's not how we do it or how we did it, and you're wrong or you're right.
Yeah, and this is why I always say it's depending. It's totally depending. There is also kind of a little discussion in what greenings we will use for feeding. There are greenings that are totally usable for feeding, that are especially made for it. For example, Landsberger Gemenge, what we are standing in front of, is made for it. It's very dry or drought resistant. Drought resistant, yeah. So, then we have the Solar Rigol that is made for grazing with sheep and goat, I think. So some will say, you can't, others will say you can, and blah, blah, blah. It's all depending. So if it is not impossible to do, and if some guys who are not really the worst farmers ever do so, then you can do it.
Yeah.
And we try to show it as good as possible. So we try to show the best way, but it's not the only way. So when I started with promoting TerraLife and no-till and the Novak and all that, people said that, well, Alien Paul is against plowing. There will be no plowing with TerraLife. No, that's not true. It's definitely not true, because for when you do vegetables, when you have a lot of vegetables on your farm, there is no way around the plow, because you destroy your soil every, I don't know, 3 times a year. There's no way to do it the other way. And there are certain regions where you need to plow, and there are others where you don't need to plow, but it doesn't fit into your farming business style. So
but I think people really quickly pick up on those misconceptions with anything in a game like this.
Yeah.
People do it with, as soon as you say you use precision farming, people tend to say, well, you can't plow then.
Yeah.
But you can. You just have to do things slightly differently. And
I mean,
that's going to be the same with, it's the same with this. And
vegetables, only one people will get that reference. That's what Modelleicher said. Well, I do not get what you mean, so I hope you don't mean our vegetable farmer, Wendy. As the only one. No, but what I wanted to say is, I don't say you can't plow, but we want to show you what happens if you don't plow. So the work, the possibility of doing so with 32 growth stages, with no-till, with all the stuff. And by the way, come on, let's hop into the car. I have to show you something. We have the feature that you can kill plants by Roundup, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
You can do so with the greenings, right?
Okay, so you can spray off the greenings rather than mulching them.
Yeah. But if you have, like I have, or we have here on the farm. Oh, did they grow? Did the bushes grow? I don't know.
They appear to have just a little.
Unbelievable. It's kind of like someone made it that way.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So
I did not get that at all, Modelleicher, but I'm not a huge fan of Greg Davies. So now we're going to have to worry about mowing bushes regularly.
Yes, you have. I think no one got it then.
Yeah.
No one. But yesterday I was spraying the potatoes, the wheat in the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to take care that I stop here, that I don't turn on the sprayer here.
So you don't kill
the greening.
The greenings. Because you can kill this whole strip.
Yes.
Not just. Yeah.
So, and this is if you are not in your head not that clear that you are still in Farming Simulator, but that you are now on a different level of Farming Simulator. Because if we
can look forward to, I was spraying the weeds and I've now killed everything.
Yes. I mean, Clokey said that he can make it also that you can kill the grass and all that stuff. And I said, no, better not, because that is kind of the reason Why I said please don't, because that would be awkward.
Yeah, that's even more annoying questions.
Now I want a
but-
translation for Kulturbanausen.
But yeah, that's going to make people stay awake.
Yeah.
So it's random real world story.
Yeah.
The farmer, the local farm, has done a lot of potato planting recently, and they've done something similar to what we done here, but they left the headlands blank. So they left quite a big headland clear.
Yeah.
They didn't put greens in, obviously, but they did the same thing essentially. They just left the headland to have room to work the harvester.
Didn't they put in grass or something like that? Nothing to cover?
No, they just left them. They just left them at the moment, as far as I can see, anyway.
Modelleicher is looking for a translation for Kulturbanause, yeah? Kulturbanause is basically someone who's fucking with your culture.
Okay.
And and Toxic says the translation is Americans. Come on, we can't go that hard. There are so many nice people out there.
Yeah. I see my main experience with people from that country this week has been negative. So one of them is actually Modelleicher's fault.
Oh.
Because he puts his extra paintable textures mod behind a very complicated wall that people have to join a Discord to download it, and they can't just click on a link.
Yeah, because they have to agree to the rules first.
I continually get people complain that it's my fault because I did a video telling them how to find it. It's my fault that they have to do that to get his mod.
That's so cool.
So they instantly get blocked from my YouTube channel.
So here are the fodder carrots, industrial carrots.
Yep.
That
I think you'll find actually, Paul, those are feed carrots, not fodder carrots.
Who are you to tell me? Get me please a native English speaker. Come on.
I'll go check Google Translate.
Yeah. No. but the Brit who made that, I totally regretted by telling him he can't leave the tram lines out, because I had to spray it yesterday without tram lines, and people immediately said, no care wheels, no tram lines, you're destroying everything. Yeah. Go buy yourself a duck.
You could easily blame me, as I was not here.
And here now the mystery kind of got solved yesterday. I thought that these beautiful fodder carrots, fodder beet.
Yeah.
And don't tell me they are feed beet.
Yep. Definitely feed beets.
Fodderly fiddly beets. So these gorgeous looking plants were made by our Max, not by BGO.
Okay.
I was wrong on that. I thought it was BGO, but
no
it was
tram lines.
No. Because I allowed you to do no, so...
Ooh, shortcut. Line.
So let's...
I'll mow down all the pedestrians.
Yes. So that you are on the newest point of view.
I suspect we're about to see some very, very messy planting.
No, not at all. Not at all. Modelleicher, you can paint and do stuff on the husbandries now in the landscape menu, but you have to press I think it is, so that the blue squares are not visible. No, it's just nicely growing. And it's kind of a difference, right, with the giants rows, with the giant. They look pretty amazing, in my opinion.
It makes a lot of difference as well, having them running at the right angles, so
Yeah.
that you get the nice textures. This is the field I was expecting to be a bit messier.
No, it was.
It doesn't actually seem to have really grown in yet. So, well, has it? It has.
It has, and I already sprayed it against weed, and I fertilized it. So the tram lines are a little bit off, but
Yeah, some of them. One set was definitely going to be a bit off because it didn't all fit in the field. I'm full of excuses.
better full of excuses than full of bullshit.
Yeah.
A good excuse is always welcome.
And then this is the field that you no-tilled, isn't
Yep. So I don't know if people can remember on how this field looked back then.
it? Is there less weed growing in this field?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
the wheat is growing in the tram lines because they were cultivated.
Mm.
Tram lines are always the cultivated thingies.
Yeah. No, I was just looking in the crop. The weed seems less dense, but I don't know if that's just a visual thing.
Possible, because it would be the second time. But don't you see that the cover crop where we sow in is gone? That it's rotted.
Mm. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, because you sowed into.
It was no-till. It was
Yeah.
literally no-till in the cover crop with the with the Novak, and it just rotted and disappeared because I sprayed it, I killed it, and then it took 3 weeks, 4 weeks to disappear. Kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah. That is cool. It's nice, I guess, that it doesn't instantly vanish. There's so many fields that we've got planted with stuff.
Mm-hmm. And there are some fields that we have to spray and fertilize still.
We actually have to do work.
Yeah. It's just I just told you that I want to start kindly with you, and then we go.
Yeah.
We go
I'm
to
kind
work.
of enjoying this just little farm tour, and
I thought so. Hey, there he is.
Hello.
Hey.
it's kind of nice. This, we're just having a chat. We're driving around the farm.
Well, now we actually have to work.
Good.
And you can do a lot of damage.
It's a holiday weekend here. Why would I want to work?
What?
3-day weekend here.
Oh, okay.
Is there a chance that animal grazing is broken?
Why?
Because my cows don't have any food left. And there's still some on the meadow.
Our Holsteins do not have any food, but I don't know if there's any food for them to graze.
No. Our Holstein don't have any food, because this is the reason why the time is on 0. Because I slept 2 or 3 times. I mean, we are 4 weeks later than the last time when we 3 were together.
Okay, but do they not have a pasture to graze?
Yeah, wait. One thing after the other, please. So first, I will visit Modelleicher. So what happened here?
Well, they don't have any food.
Then it's possible that the growth stage is not showing what is actually there, because no, it says.
You think that the minimum stage is maybe wrong, so that they don't graze more than this?
Not sure.
Or something like that, because so far, I mean, I only have 12 cows on this pasture so far, they always had food, and they
My-
basically have none. The trough is completely empty, and I mean there should at least be some.
My Angus, they have so much food by grazing, they can't even eat it all. The Holstein have no food because the pasture is totally down. They have food by, and they have food by. They have my animals all have food by grazing.
This is really weird. Maybe we could advance time through the next hour
Yeah, sure.
to see if something happens. Because if grazing still works, there should some food should appear in the trough.
Yeah, it was.
Did it take a?
Yeah. You can see it. You can see it in the stream if you want to.
Okay. Well, there's nothing in the trough.
Are you looking at the right ones?
Yes, I'm looking at the right one.
Or maybe they are eating now so much that it is immediately gone, and that that it does not get the second stage that they would need.
I don't know.
But well,
I mean-
I can visit you. I can visit your farm and have a look. But they definitely took stuff.
We're only 6 minutes past, so that would mean they would eat a lot if they would eat everything within 6 minutes.
Which ones are the bulls?
All the way on the bottom. Sam's cow pasture.
Yeah, they don't have any. And the other, the Kuhstall Groß, hast du so
They
gefüttert?
don't have a pasture. Or I'm not sure if they even graze. I think there is a. Yeah, no, they don't graze because there's just deco grass here. I never painted a proper grass in, but it's just a small paddock, so there wouldn't be any food anyways.
I don't know what happened here. Why?
I don't know. It's really weird because I can't confidently say that they will survive only on the pasture, because I have been feeding them some hay, but not much. So there should at least be some. So unless the consumption increased rapidly for some reason.
No, there is a change. There was a change on how the behavior of the grazing was, but yeah, as I said, my animals all do well.
Joe says time is 0, maybe just because of that. But we had advanced the time right now. We had it on fast forward for.
I put it on fast forward, and you can see if you rewatch the last 5 minutes of the stream where I did it, you can see in the stream where they took the grass, where the growing stage went down.
Yeah.
So, and you got Angus. I don't have any Angus. I have.
We have some female Angus.
Do we?
So I don't know. I mean,
Do we?
I think it, but it still would be weird if they really ate it right. It got filled.
Yeah, that's what
Would-
I thought.
Would
That,
be odd. Yeah, but
how old?
unless there was a change where the consumption really increased, because I did not feed them anything for the first days.
Yeah,
But when we
how
started advancing time and sleeping through the night, I put some hay bales in just to be safe. But that means that they got by for at least a few hours. So
Are they
I'm not
older than
sure.
27?
nope, 19.
Would it have changed at 18 months, maybe?
Yeah. So they had a huge impact from little bull to middle bull.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know, because this is something that has Braven could answer on how we changed it, or I'm not sure if you were with it with him. because there is a change in an adaptation to the growth stages, because we have so many growth stages.
Yeah, but that was, I think, done a long time ago, wasn't it?
There was
The
another.
Angus you've got.
There's another change.
Okay.
There occurred another change, but I mean we have yeah, the Angus, my Angus are totally fed by the pasture.
Between going from 12 to 18, the food usage increases quite a bit.
You got the one that is actually on the server, the animal
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Do we? No, we don't have the moving cows mod anymore, anywhere, do we?
On this server, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, it's a reasonable increase from 12 to 18 months.
Because otherwise I could just quickly move them into the stable and just leave one behind or something like that. But we can't advance time past the next hour
No,
because it will
first,
get dark.
yeah, and I have to feed my cows.
So
Because I have to test.
well, I will feed them some hay now, but there's something to.
Wait.
Maybe-
Okay. Do a little Fusch. Hast du Frontlader-Trecker?
Nee,
Kipper?
ja.
Mach den Kipper dran. Mach dir mal Wetgrass Windrow oder sowas da rein. Irgendwie, keine Ahnung, 1000 Liter oder sowas.
Yeah.
Und schmeiß die mal da rein in den Trog. Dann
You want
müsste,
me to feed our cows, Paul, while you're doing that?
yeah, and I want to. I waited with the feeding because I wanted to show it in a stream.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
why I.
No manual attach. No manual attach.
No, I deactivated it because the last times you weren't here and I was kind of getting mixed in attach, detach, attach, detach, attach, detach. So, yeah. What did I want to do? I wanted to. Okay, I messed up a little bit. I'm not sure. First of all, I'm not sure if I put it on the server. What I wanted to put on the server. So let's have a look. It should be blue. It's not on the server. Okay, that makes it easy.
Cooper, realism is key.
Realism.
But we're testing stuff.
Yeah.
So,
This is really the issue with
testing
playing
comes
and
first.
testing. Yeah, we test so that you can play.
Yeah.
I mean, normally people don't show what we show. People don't show all the alpha and beta stuff. They always show you the polished product and you fail having it bug free.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we take you with us. Yeah, let's do it. I don't have to be honest, because we have all in the silos, but I want to show you. We can. And there's a conflict between a manual attach and getting the bags from the pallet, Modelleicher.
Okay.
The Q key, you have to put it away from the grabbing or the manual attach. So if you want to use the small wheel loader,
Go on behind you.
yeah, with the shovel. Otherwise, you.
Yeah.
So this is what I try to show you guys, that you can do small amounts of
You
grain
can
grist.
manually load it as well because they're hand liftable. That's cool. I guess that's what this kind of size production is meant for, isn't it?
Yes. So, of course I have to get in the menu.
Do you want me to activate it or?
No, I want to show it. I want to show it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Good point.
we have the grain grist at the moment, grain grist. So we activate it, and it's running now. Not sure on how long it will take. Of course, with time on 0.
Forever.
Okay, then to turn off turn it off, please. Then we have to feed it this time. Then we have to feed something first.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll take a while.
Yeah. So then you can follow me with the mixer wagon if you want to.
The theory was good.
Yeah, I didn't think about the but you kind of got it right. You saw
Yeah.
what we were doing.
It hadn't triggered in my head that because you can take the individual bags off the pallet, that with Rainer's mill, it's kind of perfect because you can pick bags off and put individual bags in.
Yeah, so it totally makes sense, right? To
Yeah.
have the small mill and the small bags and
you could probably and actually the scale of it works because you can probably mill what you need for a single mix. Is grain grist part of the chicken feeding as well?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't think we've got any chickens, have we? Either?
No, we at the moment I don't know if it is, but
It isn't done yet.
I haven't had a look at the chicken feeding that much, to be honest. That is kind of the only thing that I didn't touch yet. But I think we will. Well, I'm stuck. What? Holy moly!
You skewer yourself.
No, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, we're thinking about making some mixtures available in the mill, so that you might be capable of doing some chicken food, some pig food in the small mill too, so that you have small amounts of mixtures that you can make.
I guess if you've got small numbers of those animals.
Yeah, but with wheat being the not really official name chicken food, and we are doing real chicken food, we have to figure out on how we do it, and maybe it's possible that there will be grain grist in there or protein grist or something like that. We will have a look at it, but I didn't have had to look yet, so. This is kind of more like a fine-tuning thing than a major thing.
Yeah.
It's done really quickly, but you have to think about what you will do, and this is where we need some other stuff done first.
Yeah, and I guess actually implementing that stuff won't take too long once you've done the design phase.
No, because we have all the fill types, the fill planes, and all that stuff that is ready, but we have to adjust it so that you can really do the thingies then, right? Oh, and by the way, IFCO's enhanced mixer wagon script doesn't work with Maze Plus or TerraLife. Not even the update, because when it works, it's mixing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when it switches to the TMR, it makes forage out of it.
Okay.
Not
I
our.
have 400 liters left.
I know.
Do you have a plan for that?
Yeah, filling it up
follow
with the other stuff. Yeah.
Can we come over to the other bit of the other side of the farm?
Yeah, it's kind of you had done that. We've been here, we've been there and did that.
Yeah.
You remember?
It's been a long time. Hey, I'll even be good, and I'll turn the mixer wagon on.
Now this pallet here is kind of tricky.
Hey, Pete and Benedict. We were talking about you earlier, Pete. Only good things. About all the random stuff you used to feed to Pete.
Pete!
You've really got me into the little tiny wheel loader things.
They're nice, right?
They're really cool. They're really cool. To the point where yesterday I was googling smallcraft.co.uk.
It's and if you're playing with head track, it's a total different ball game. Because you feel them, you really literally feel them.
Yeah, I bet they actually move.
TCL modding, hello. Lucky Luke, hey. Benedict Corner, good evening. Baron Redneck, one of the bulls just went to the trough, which they only do if there's something in it, at least as far as I can tell from my testing. Yeah, there were 100 liters or something. Have you filled up the trough now with grass, Sam?
Yeah, that worked. So I don't know if they just eat so much or if
it's possible that they eat now that much.
Still weird though. I mean, yeah, it's a small pasture for 12 animals, but still it's not that small.
I have 25 bulls, Wagyu bulls on this small pasture here. It's 2.71 hectare. And yours is not even half of it, I would say. It's quite possible that they are just starving. They just add a lot. So
Oh, in that case, maybe grazing should be adjusted so it can eat more than one growth stage per hour or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we have so many growth stages, and if each growth stage has such a little what's it called?
Yield.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing with going to TerraLife, where the growth stages are much finer, aren't they?
Because it's kind of weird if you have plenty of grass on the pasture and the cows are starving.
Yeah, but this is where we have to give feedback, because without feedback, how should he know, right? He can only test that much. Which growth stage is said that is there now on the pasture?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you go on a pasture, you will see.
How do I see?
In the right bottom.
I don't. do I need to turn something on?
No, I can't see either. What is this for? Is this a field or what is it? Or did you? Oh, here it is now. No, now it's gone.
I think it's interfering with the triggers from the expanded pasture thing.
No, there shouldn't be there if you're in game. Because you can turn them off.
It's not.
Yeah,
showing as
you can't turn the info triggers off. The info triggers are there. The info triggers are what
it's
is
at 14 of 27.
Where are you? On the right one, or is it the soybean that you see?
Let me check.
It's the soybean that you see.
It's the soybean, yeah, sorry. That's annoying.
I don't know. You don't have that on stream. Maybe it goes. No, it doesn't go away with F1. But I have the basically each pasture placeable thing with how many animals in there and stuff. That info menu is showing for me. And it seems like as long as that info menu is showing, it doesn't show the field info. So you'd have to kind of find a space where those menus aren't showing, but it is almost impossible.
Yeah, I guess if you've completely carpeted the
I mean,
area,
it's just by looking at the big screen, I see it's dark green, so it should be a higher layer. So something is definitely wrong with your animals. But your Angus have exactly the same feeding as my cows have, so there is or can't be an issue.
Well, I guess, but I can't test that now because we don't have that mod. I could move all the animals but one and then see if there's actually some food left. So maybe really that is the issue, that just the amount of yield is so little that they eat it all right away.
Yeah, my Wagyus are exactly at 19 months now too. And they are kind of, yeah, there's not much left. But you have to keep in mind it is 4 weeks without feeding, yeah? 4 weeks without feeding.
Yeah, but they don't accumulate hunger.
It is definitely. I think it's definitely.
My sentence was not ready.
We need to get.
My sentence was not ready. It was 4 weeks without feeding, and your pasture is dark green, and my pasture is fed. It's the pink one. Yeah, we have the same age of bulls, and I have the 3 times the amount of pasture, and yours green and mine is eaten up. So something is wrong. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the pasture that you made or something else, but
it did work before.
Yeah, so something
has to have changed somehow.
My pasture is built in the map. Your pasture is extended.
Yeah.
So and on my pasture that I have around my pasture that I have around the farm, you see there are different colors because I have different grass types on it.
But if your pasture is in the map, it's probably red because you have had animals on it longer than I have. I've only made this pasture, well, after a while. I don't know. I mean, we advanced time over the hour change, and you said it clearly took a stage off, so that works. I mean, there is no patchiness over the entire thing, so it took a stage off everything, so that should all work. So I don't know.
Our expandable pasture is grazing because they have food.
Yeah.
So it's not an expandable pastures thing. unless it's the type of grass that's in there.
But when Redneck wants to know, did you put a chisels update on the server since Sam played last time?
Yeah. I did. Because I tested it yesterday. It's in Chisel's Chisel's work program project channel. No, then it should be. If there's an issue, then it should be an issue with my pasture too, because I have the past. I have here. This is exactly the same pasture, except that I have 19-month-old female, and he has 19-month-old bulls. But here on this pasture I have 19-month-old bulls too. But this is a pasture that was on the map, and this is Chisel's pasture.
Yeah, I've just been up to the expandable pasture, and you can see that they've definitely grazed a patch of it.
Yeah, and they do it differently with. Sorry, they do it differently with the stuff. But here, yesterday I tested it, and I switched off the blue one and painted the patch in here to test if it's working, but. It's higher than the others. I don't know, there's different grass on here, so the different grass types. I made it so that they can use it differently. Oh, Schultz, I'm sorry. Could you hear that? I'm sorry. No, so it's working on my end. I mean, this grass here is a little bit greener. It's always greener on the other side, right? This is the orchard grass, Obstwiesengras. Das ist höher. So I don't know. I get on my screen it shows the growth stages and the field info. I don't know why it doesn't do that on your end. Maybe something is broken after all. Because
I wonder if that pasture, Sam's pasture, needs to be removed and replaced now. Expandable pastures has been updated.
And what is with mine?
Yeah, a good point. Well made.
But what you can do, Sam, is go in the landscape tool, in the landscape screen. Go to your pasture and push the I button so that the blue squares are invisible, and then go back. Maybe it is now blocking not only in the menu but also in game, because I made that here.
Not technically possible, I don't think.
I don't know. I made it that way and went out. I can't tell you. I don't have the issue, so Disturb.
Yeah.
We can sleep another day, so you can see what happens on your pasture. Maybe you can draw another whatever on your pasture, half with other grass or something, to have a feedback.
Yeah, I guess what type of grass have you got in there, Sam?
Regular whatever.
Because we've got pasture grass you've put in the ones on your farm board.
I think I have regular grass.
I got orchid grass that has as output wet grass windrow, so the same as Sam.
Okay.
The issue is that I've now fed them with the stuff from the trailer test.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, but you can have a look at the numbers and see if they decrease or increase.
yeah,
I
but
guess- I
we
guess
would
you
we
could
would
just-
have to stop at like 1759, and I would have to take a screenshot of the numbers, and then we would have to advance time to 1801, and because of course the numbers will decrease if I just.
Yeah, you can make a screen, have a look at your screen now. Now, take a picture of the chopper. Did anything change in half an hour? No, it didn't, right?
I don't know. It doesn't
No.
look like it.
3690. I still got 3690, so nothing changed. So, did you paint something on your pasture?
No.
Then paint something on your pasture.
What should I paint?
Uh,
What's the point of painting something?
other grass, because it's high staged. It's harvest ready. You will see definitely a decrease if there's something is working in comparison to the others. For demodding, Brian, hey. Big shout out, greetings to you, my friend. Here, it's progressing. It's progressing. Those
Well, I
are.
painted some regular grass now.
Thank you for the permission. Still, for the permission for all that stuff. We will make it. We will make it. We will make you shine, and we'll make a blessing. So you did now?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Blue. We're past that hour now.
Well, that didn't help much
Why?
because I have less than I had before now. Which
Yeah.
is odd.
No, I got the same. The capacity went down. With
Why?
Yeah, because they ate it.
But why?
Yeah, because it was in a capacity in the buffer puffer whatever waffer.
Oh, well, I have another issue now.
Paul, dein Englisch ist mehr als gut. Danke. Jerry, hey. What have you got for an issue now?
Well, my draft is filled above 80%, so grazing doesn't do anything anyways now.
Buffer waffer whatever, Paul. Yeah. Sometimes you have to speak gibberish to be understandable. Why is it filled over 80% now?
Because I filled it with the tipper thing. And the tipper thing did a very fast tipping thing, so...
Why didn't you
It did
put
a very
in
fast filling thing.
1,000 liters as I mentioned?
Yeah, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, but 1,000 liters, it would be... we could make a follow-up if you... I mean, there was a reason why I said that. Why I asked for a shovel before. It's... So, you can fill up just 1,000 liters in your tipper. So, mine grazed just well. It's just all working as intended. You're back? Disturb? Or still on the phone? He is still on the phone. I wanted to show you. I'm not sure if Bavarian Redneck is still there. Timo, you're still there? You can hop in the Discord anyways in the voice. Holy moly. Is there anyone watching at all? Oh, my cow is tired. Cow sleepy, cow sleepy. I wanted to show Disturb something, but now I have to wait until he's back. So, yeah. So Sam, with me, it's the same. They fed, they ate. I don't know why they didn't put up here some structure food, because it should have filled all the sliders. But Brathähnchen, yeah, Brathähnchen, grilled chicken, that would be now nice. But ich habe gerade das gegessen. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, my dad phoned.
No problem. But yesterday I was very, very, very brave. I said, well, guys, you know, our Bavarian redneck, he made all the models, he made new cow models and all that stuff. And then I said, look on how small the Wagyus are, yeah, like in real life. They're very, very tiny cows, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to show the people, the others, also in comparison, the Holstein. And I thought, well, did I lie or was it the truth? Did Redneck make new models? Yes. Oh, come on! It's like I always bring him to sleep.
Yeah, they are different.
Hey, look at that! It's like in real life. I touch a woman and she lays down. I don't know what.
On your screen, you're stood in front of a cow. On my screen, you're just stood in open space.
Okay.
Because the animal models don't sync across multiplayer.
So strange.
Because I'm stood watching you, and I've got both views up, and it's like you're just stood there looking at nothing. But on the other screen, you're not.
When you have a look at the textures of the cows, did you see something? On how different they are.
Yeah. There's more. There are many, aren't there?
Yeah.
Is what I like. Has he done some more subtle shading as well?
I don't know.
I think he certain areas of cows naturally are darker, shall we say, and I think he has made that representative of real life.
So, in my opinion, Bavarian Redneck did an amazing job without listing what he did all, but he did so much I can't even list it all.
Yeah. It's just, and I think it just makes a big difference that those subtle things that, it's just slight changes in texture and stuff make the animals more realistic.
Yeah, I mean they have nothing.
It's the same thing. You've got me staring into space, whereas actually I was looking at a cow.
Danke für deine Mitgliedschaft. Thank you for being a member now. Thank you. No, it is. I mean, what people really have to keep in mind is that all of the cows are now new models, and I mean, we bought the same basic models like Andy from Hof Bergmann did, but Timo redid them all and made different models out of them, and did the animation and the texturing and all that stuff.
And I love that if you've got a field of the same breed of cow, they don't all look the same.
Yep.
It's not the same cow model 60 times or however many times. Or it's not.
I mean,
it's not the same three cow models because you've got different ages.
Yeah, you have
many.
four different models per sex and per. So we have 8 different models with the Holstein, female and male. Four male and 4 female.
But you've also got the fact that they have different pattern variations is the bit that so you don't get, they aren't all identical, and so there's so much variation in a herd of animals in a field.
Yeah. It's really nicely done, but we have to do why? Huh? I thought I switched it off. I wanted to switch it off that way. We have to do some work, to be honest.
Oh, really, boss?
Christian, yes, we have. I mean, the last 2 days I was so busy to do stuff, but I wanted to sleep, and I'm not sure what Modelleicher is doing now. Can we sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's have a good nap.
That sounds good.
To progress a little bit. And I will have a quick pee. I'm back in a sec.
Oh. Hopefully it's very quick, because that means I need to fill. I am not ploughing, Pete. There's no ploughing to do. You missed the fact that we did a really good tour of all of our very well-grown fields. We skipped ahead quite a long way from before, so ploughing would be pointless. We did have 2 animals die, which is kind of not good. I'm guessing water again. Yeah. So is there a tractor up here? Or just a trailer? No tractor. I guess you can't actually see what I'm doing, can you? Oh well. Yeah. Most of the fields are fairly well developed now, so it's kind of cool. There's a new crop that's been added, Pete, which looks really good, which you'll see if you watch the start. So
Get him plowing? No.
we had some animals die again.
Yeah, I don't care.
Dehydration.
So the bull has no food. Nothing came in by grazing at the Wagyu. On the other hand, they have. They who have are on Shizzle's pastures. Yes. They who have not are on the map pastures. And the map pasture
Does it have any grass left?
has regrown. You see, it has regrown. It went from the pinkish now to the has regrown, and it's coming back. And on Modelleicher's pasture, it's harvest ready now. Or did he paint?
I painted.
And did you get something into your trough?
I don't know. Doesn't look like they ate something, but possible that they're still above 80%.
Yeah, then we
But
have.
also, I don't know the gross status, so I have no idea if they ate something or not.
Yeah, it's harvest ready, so this is basically what you painted. Then we have to make have a notification in the animal channel for.
They did eat something where I didn't paint, so I don't know. I basically painted the large area, but I didn't paint around the corners, and that definitely changed. That it looked different, but maybe it grew.
My little ones are not capable of eating the stuff here.
I mean, I can't really say if they actually ate something or actually something went into the trough because it's still 7,000 liters of 11,000, so that's not quite 80%. I don't know.
My little ones are at 10,000. They are so high. They're so high. He said hi. Whizzle dizzle shizzle.
I guess the thing is, they only eat hourly if the trough is below 40%, I think. And between 40 and 80, they only eat at midnight.
I don't know. I would ask the guy who made the grazing script because I have no clue on how. But
yeah, this was such a long time ago. I mean, there was a system in place which basically meant that below a certain threshold they would eat every hour, just so they don't starve, or that they don't get into a situation where there's still grass left on the meadow but nothing in the trough. And above that threshold, they would only eat once a day because I always wanted to keep the trough. Didn't want the trough to fill up because in the seasons in FS19 it was that way that the trough filled up, and you couldn't feed anything else. So I made it that it only slowly fills up, and above 80% it doesn't graze at all. So there's always some room for other food.
Oh, that's why it does that. It's very sensible.
Because the basic issue is that I have no idea of knowing how much food the animals will actually eat. Because I mean, if you give that exercise to somebody and tell somebody, well, tell me a solution for how the grazing should work, the first idea is, of course, well, check how much the animals will eat within the next hour and then graze as much. But there's no way of checking how much the animals will eat within the next hour because there's so many different types of feed, and due to the different types of animals that can be in one pasture, and due to the food constantly changing with the age and stuff, it's just no way of knowing.
Really?
Or it would be a very, very complex calculation.
Really? I thought Raven made that.
Made what?
Yeah, he made new calculations and all that stuff. He changed the grazing that is in TerraLife now.
Did he do
I don't know what he did. I just know that it is grazing 3.0 or something like that.
Well, if nobody tells me anything, how should I know? I mean, I still think it works like I made it. I thought the only thing he changed was that because I did use the liters per square meter value from the fruit type and used it per growth stage. So each growth stage would get the set liter per square meter value. Since grass only had like 3 growth stages, that seemed fine. But now that we have like 30, that doesn't fit anymore. So I think he did a calculation. Or at least we talked about that calculation. I don't know what he actually did, but we talked about doing a calculation where basically we take the liters per square meter value and divide it by the eatable growth stages.
I don't know. The only thing that I wanted to say with that is just talk to each other. Because I have no idea. Fenty, hello.
Well, I mean, technically it would be possible to calculate the exact amount of food because you have all the numbers, and computers are just big calculators, so technically it would be possible, but it doesn't make any sense because there are so many variables that would need to be checked, and so many things that influence, so I don't know. I mean, if we really did it, then grazing would work very differently. Then I can't say anything about it anymore. But I highly doubt that.
Yeah, this is why you guys have to talk to each other.
I guess you could easily calculate the maximum amount because you could work out the maximum that the pen could have potentially taken out of it from the animals it could hold
Yes, kind of. You could do that, but basically the animal system is designed in a way that they are chunks or blocks. So if you have the same animal with the same age, those are a chunk. If you have like one of these or 10 or 50, doesn't matter. They are all separated into chunks. So if you really wanted to calculate the maximum or just anything related to the food usage, you would have to cycle through all the different chunks of animals within the pasture. So it's just
you could calculate the maximum number. The maximum number of animals the pen can hold, and you could cycle through the different types of animals that the pen can hold and find that maximum number. So you could calculate a maximum.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make much sense because
quite a big number compared to potentially what it is. So,
that maximum is likely way higher than the capacity of the pasture.
It depends if in TerraLife it's got the same script as Plus has now, where the capacity of the pasture is adjusted to be that number.
Does it?
Yep. The Animal Food Editions adjusts the capacity of an animal pasture to hold at least a month's worth of food.
I think I read that this was removed because it was buggy.
No.
So is it
no,
that is something with
expandable pastures.
Yeah, that's not Maze Plus.
Yeah, that's not Maze Plus. The Maze Plus one works. Expandable pastures has a feature where as you expanded the pasture, it was supposed to increase the capacity. That didn't work and was removed. The Maze Plus one does work.
Okay.
It's the same that Achim made for HORSCH Pack one.
But I guess then the system already works in a way because I use the capacity for the 40-80% rule. Yeah. So if that capacity is changed by Maze Plus, depending on the animals, then it kind of in a way already scales and adjusts.
Yep. That it's kind of it sort of feeds back on itself. I guess.
But TerraLife is completely different to Maze Plus.
But
Now I'm really confused.
But that's what I was saying. I don't know if TerraLife has that script in it as well.
We have that feature. The feature should be in here, but the way the feeding in TerraLife works is completely different to Maze Plus. Maze Plus is a little tiny ant, and TerraLife feeding is a big whale.
Yeah.
So this is why I think Braven cycles through the clusters anyways. So this is where I can tell you a lot with having no clue. So this is where I'm saying talk to Braven. He can explain and you can understand. I can't explain something that is understandable. When you talk about the use case TerraLife, there is not much that is still comparable to Maze Plus. Even if it's based on maybe the same starting point back in the days, but it's so different now. It's so different.
Do you want the trailer with the fertilizer brought over?
No. I just want you to have the sprayer, but you have to be really careful because there is no switching off of the fruit destruction.
Yeah.
That
on
means
the JCB, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to switch the herbicide. I think we need to change it from the herbicide to yes. No, wait. You can go to field 11 if you want to.
Okay.
And spray it. It is with weeds, filled with weeds. I think there should be still some herbicide in the garage at the.
Okay.
There should be. I wanted to say a bottle, but
A big square bottle.
Yeah.
There is a big square bottle of herbicide.
Oh wait, I just went past the entrance. I just made a new entrance, so I should use it. Oh, hola, 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 hola.
Yeah.
18 meters. We want to give. What do we want to give? We want to have some
Nitrogen.
mawam.
When do we want to give it? Now. That's not what you meant, is it?
It's not that far off. So, camellia.
Oh, careful of the copyright.
Yeah, this is why I'm singing shortly.
And if you don't realise that's a compliment of how good your singing is.
Yeah, or some asshole is just clicking the button. It happens all the time.
But no, it's more worrying about YouTube's auto detection.
It's an AI.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Well, people, there's a little spoiler now, again. If someone was in the stream yesterday, where I destroyed by crop destruction the crop and and drove through it,
Oops.
well, you see, I think you can see that where I drove through that it's less high,
Yeah.
that it's lower, yeah. But it regrowth. So this is basically what Clokey said yesterday, that it catches up later on. If you go through it catches up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then what happens if you go through it again?
Yeah, this is what we will see now. This is why I have to switch to the outer view. And holy shit. That was not meant to happen. That was not meant to happen because I can't see anything. I mean, I can see, but I can't see. I can see, I can't. I can't. Yes, I can. But
Those are quite faint tram lines, aren't they?
yeah, they are. They are. Boom shakalaka.
There's the traffic tractors. Where's Nightcloak?
Where's Nightcloak?
I was just saying the traffic tractor's there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought the traffic tractor was still feeding.
The traffic tractor is static down there where I am. As is an abandoned side by side. I think that's what they call it. So side by side. Sorry. Got to get my pronunciation correct.
I can't. Well, can I see it from the cabin, from the cab view? I think I can't. No. It's just a wild guessing.
Are we vaguely near you? No, you're nowhere near me, are you?
Not that close. I can't smell you, so not
That's
that
good.
close.
That's good. That's probably a good thing.
Fruit destruction, yeah, this is 5.0. Das ist schon das ist schon 5.0. Das ist schon nicht mehr 3.0.
The regrowth is very cool. That makes my brain hurt to think how many lines of XML there must be.
24,000.
Yeah.
I think the growth was at 23,700, whatever, blah blah blah, something like that. I think.
Yeah.
It's huge.
That's just Just crazy.
No, that's the growth, not just grazing. The whole
Crazy.
crazy. The crazy. The grazing is crazy too.
I need to turn off. Oh, too many options in the.
You love Asphalt? Ja, aber ich habe hier keine Pflegereifen drauf. Ich habe hier ganz normale Bereifung drauf.
Nice, easy little job.
Und hier die Fruchtzerstörung, weil wer gestern zugeschaut hat, hat ja gesehen, dass ich gestern hier mit dem JCB schon die Ähren ein bisschen angefahren habe. Ach so, das hast du mitgemacht, alles klar.
I have some interesting things I might have to experiment with the regrowth, or talk to Clokey about to see if they will work.
Go for it. But not today.
No, I'm not going to mention them. But
It's like Arya Stark. What do we tell the death when it shows up? Not today.
yeah, yeah. My brain's up. Not there are a lot of things that my brain's not up for today.
I'm going to be offline now.
Okay.
So, have fun with the stream.
Yeah, please ask Braven on how. Yeah.
I'll probably forget that.
Yeah, me too. This is why I'm telling you.
I'm so forgetful these days. It's horrible.
But you got the pig feeding. You caught up with it.
Yes.
It's understandable, isn't it? Right?
No, not really.
What?
I put stuff in and somehow stuff appears. So
That's kind of how it works.
You always need pig food plus breed or meat.
yeah, that's kind of what I did. The issue is, and I don't know, maybe that is like leftovers from the previous feeding stuff, but the sliders are very unbalanced. Some are rather full and others are not, and not based on the percentage of the actual usage. So, but that may be just leftover from before the feeding change.
Should be.
So it's kind of weird to feed stuff and basically fill up the entire trough and still not having very much in the important sliders, but I think there's enough in there, so it should last for a while. My cows also have a very weird distribution on the sliders, but probably same issue.
I don't know. I don't have that issue. That's weird. It's really weird. I would say it's depending on what you throw in.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I mean, I don't DMR, so that's kind of difficult to feed the right proportions without it, I think.
No, it's not, because if you put in a bale, it fills up all sliders.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but some sliders are way fuller than others. So
Yeah, because you are under the minimum age. When you are below 27, then it fills up the not needed sliders. Of course not, and it spreads on the actual sliders that are there.
Okay.
So if you have if the bale is filling up 8 sliders and you only have 4 sliders in your stable because the kiddies are still there, they are 12 or 18 months and not 27, the missing sliders get Verteilt, wird halt auf die verteilt dann.
Yeah, that explains it.
So and you cannot really tell on how it gets split up. There's no way for me to say, okay, if there is this and that amount of not present sliders, fill up those sliders. I can't say that because I thought it would make it by the percentage that the other sliders are there, but it seems to be not that way. So you cannot really say which and how much it fills up. So always try to get the right amount of food for the right age.
Well, that's not that easy because I don't know what food is what.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, well, I know that.
Yeah, we are still not there because everything is the same at the moment. Just to have.
Yeah,
to test.
that's the. I'm looking at a slider and I basically it's very low, so I look what kind of stuff I can put in there, and then I put that stuff in there, but that obviously fills up the other sliders, so
Yeah,
I'm back at square one basically.
Yeah, because it's that what is in the sliders when you hover over it, what is standing there is something that we have to work on because all or the most of it that is standing there, for example, if they're standing, if they're standing Wiesenheu oder sowas, dry grass windrow, yeah, it's also in a converter, and the converter picks all the sliders that I give him. So
Yeah.
this is what makes it a little bit different or difficult to adjust because the fill tab is in one slider, but it also is in a converter and fills up other sliders. So we have to name it differently or just keep it completely out by naming the sliders. Well, they have names already. Grundfutter, Raufutter. Yeah. So and if you click on Grundfutter, base food basically, you see Kleegras frisch, Gras frisch, Kräutergras frisch. But what you can't see is that there is slider number, I don't know, I think it's slider number 7. And the sliders are named in the converters, so they only have the slider names, where I tell them slider 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have to fill up. And there is no necessity for putting those names in here. It's just for people to see what they can put in there. So it should be basically better we take out this feature again and leave it with Grundfutter, Raufutter, and put it in the PDF, and people have to take a look at the PDF which one will fill up what or something like that.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's in a PDF or in game. I mean, if the thing is in the converter and fills up everything, it's still the same issue.
No. Because in a PDF, it is just standing there, for example, Gras frisch füllt die und die Slider auf, steht in der PDF dann drin, aber es steht nicht in der XML, weil sobald es in der XML drin steht, hat das da auch noch eine Funktion und diese Funktion muss da raus.
Ah.
Na
gut, ich verstehe das so oder so nicht, aber wird
ja,
dann irgendwie werden.
Weißt du noch, wir hatten doch mal fürs Grazing hatten wir doch bei Ziegen, Schafen und so, habe ich doch dann Wetgrass Windrow in jeden Slider reingeschrieben, damit das funktionierte. So, dadurch hast du, wenn du Wetgrass Windrow reingepackt hast, hat er das aber nicht gleichmäßig verteilt. Das ist jetzt das Gleiche. Jetzt steht hier bei Grundfutter das Wetgrass Windrow, aber da das Wetgrass Windrow auch gleichzeitig eine Mixture ist, beziehungsweise durch den Konverter auf verschiedene Sachen aufgeteilt wird, braucht das hier nicht mehr drin stehen, sondern nur in der Mixture. Das heißt, du musst halt nur wissen, wenn du frisches Gras fütterst, musst du noch das oder das dazu füttern und nicht mehr wissen, okay, andersrum. Und das müssen wir halt irgendwie dokumentieren. Das wird halt noch ziemlich schwierig.
Viel Spaß.
Dankeschön. Werden wir nicht haben. So this
Field sprayed.
Yeah, and the tramlines are. Do I get
fine.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah,
I think
of course. Yeah. You were in the
The
field.
weeds and the tram lines were going as I drove over them because crop destruction.
No, I totally forgot that I sent you to the field where the tram lines were.
So, I think we need to the tram lines.
I
I'm offline.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I thought you were wildly driving through a field without tram lines, but you
Nope.
so they
No,
couldn't
it
go.
was a nice easy job.
Yeah.
Nice easy job. It was just drive up and down tram lines, kill weeds.
It fits for the Brits.
It fits for my brain capacity.
Okay. Then we can in Greece now, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little bit longer.
How much capacity do you have?
I've got about another 15 minutes or so.
15 minutes.
Yes, 15. We've been going for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's basically nothing.
Yeah, I'm.
The
not
other
like
day I
people.
went 8.5 hours and I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I think it was Sunday, and I was.
can't-
Yeah, I was already
can't
streaming
do
for
that.
3 or 4 hours, and then Daniel joined, and the time flew just away.
I can't do that.
No, I won't do it either. So, but it's really at the moment it makes so much fun that the time is flying by, and with having the start talking where we made some sightseeing. Time went by faster than normally.
Yeah, I will have. I have me and family and animals to sort out soon. So.
We will.
So,
What?
if you have another job for me, I will.
Yeah. I'm at the farm in no time.
Okay, I see you.
It's so nice to see the map blooming. Oh. Yeah, here's something you could do, but I'm not sure if you're capable of doing it, or if you're killing it. Basically, it is kind of easy to drive on the field and kill the wheat because the wheat is in the tram lines, but the tram lines are not there. So you just have to follow the wheat. And I'm not sure if you're killing the wheat or if you're killing the crop, or if you're killing the crop and not the wheat.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You see that? You see that? In the
I see that. Yeah.
So
I don't even need to. It's almost not worth bringing the sprayer with me
why?
because driving over the weeds will probably kill them.
Yeah, but let's see what happens. If the wheat is standing there, it's costing us yield.
Yeah.
So it has to be done. You can do it with the bucket if you want to. Oh no, I have to be very quick. I would have started at another point at that field, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
If you had started here from the farm, you could go just around by one turn.
Yeah.
Because here is the pathway that goes straight to the field.
Yeah, that would have been way more sensible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but how should you know? Because I didn't tell you, so no blame on you. Just blame on me.
Oh well.
And now you have to give me 1 minute longer because I have to go back from the road here. Otherwise we can't fit along each other. Meet.
That's fine. Gave me time to do a highly legal U-turn in the road.
U-turn.
Which,
No,
which-
U-turn. No, U-turn.
Which I'm sure in certain countries is very illegal. Probably countries where you're not even allowed to just walk across the road having checked it safe.
Okay.
Where they
I'm
also
always
don't
getting
say the
in
phrase.
I'm always getting in an argument with my navigation system. Always when she says U-turn, I said no U-turn. She does.
It's weird that there is only weeds in the tram lines.
What should be else there?
I guess it is a function of. Yeah.
No,
The growable bushes is very strange as well.
Why?
It's just the fact that they keep getting bigger. It's not that they just regrow. It's the fact that they're getting bigger.
Yeah, because they are growing.
Yeah,
Kind of makes sense, right?
it does. It does. It makes sense. It's just so different. It's such a different feature to compared to like I kind of expected that when they regrew they would just reappear at the same size.
Yeah, but you know that we're better than giants.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Tony
As
Mai,
I was
hey.
told, as I was told earlier, nothing is impossible.
Anymore.
Uh,
Limits? Never heard of her.
yeah.
The same with Giant says you can't do that. Hold my beer.
Yeah. That's a challenge, not a statement, isn't it?
No, it's just when Achim, Schissel, Raven, when they didn't know, they just do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wardrobe, pastures, animals.
I guess it's not. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know you can't do it, then there's nothing to stop you doing it. These tram lines are kind of not 18 meters. Whoever planted this field.
I still don't make me want to play with weeds switched on. I don't think that you have a chance to switch them off, anyways.
No, you don't. You don't get a choice, Pete.
There is
no
you
switching them off.
can't switch off crop destruction, all that stuff.
It is not an option.
Did you guys make the tramlines with pros? No, there were no tramlines here. That what you see with the wheat is from my first spraying the wheat. This is the second time we have to spray the wheat now on this field, because the wheat does regrow too. It's not one
Make
time
Pete very unhappy.
It's not one time spraying and then.
I guess you end up with more realistic looking tram lines because you have to put curves in them.
I would say it's kind of looking nice if you use the JCB. If you go through the crops with another one, then that has not four-wheel steering, it's kind of awkward.
It's going to be a bit messier, but
How about mechanical weeders? You can use them too, but only at a certain stage, of course. When the crop is that high, you can't use them. Go straight, right? Just go straight.
Yep. I can see the path you took before.
Okay, no.
Yeah, I kind of like, and I'm assuming that some of this was Nightcloak because he seems to think a bit like I do. That there are so many features that you can't turn off that people would normally turn off. As long as I can still turn fieldstones off, then
You know that it was all a group decision. That we there are things that
then I like you all.
no, with Achim, for example, he doesn't like to turn stuff off. So it was a hard decision to get him to turn actually stuff off. But the other way around, he doesn't like to turn off features. So
Yeah.
And no one wants to play with stones.
Oh.
But everybody has to play with crop destruction now.
But I assume, to pick up on Yusuf's question, if you mechanically weed early, they will still regrow. correct?
Oh yeah, the second question I didn't see. I just saw the first one. Yes, they will. As far as I know. Did you see what happens to the tram lines in the field before where I was?
Yes.
No, I mean user.
Ah. Yes, I was going to say that these will regrow and catch up. Really don't want to go all the way through the field to get that little bit at the bottom.
I left it in the first place too.
Yeah, it feels very destructive.
No, but leave it. It
Yeah,
makes no sense.
I'm going to run round the tram line to get out of the field.
Why? Why didn't you go just out? 3 meters to the road means 3 meters to the road, but now you will destroy so much more.
Okay. It's a different way of thinking. Different way of thinking. I'm going to do this.
Now you get it.
Yeah.
Because normally you have to drive backwards anyways to get the corner with the sprayer. So there will always be a tram line that goes that way. And now you're on the middle and you can just go up there. Glenga boy, hey.
See, I think those look more like what you see in a field in, like if you look at Google Maps, once crop where it's got tram lines in, they look more than you get with Proceed.
How is it done in real life that spraying doesn't kill our crops, only weed? I assume you didn't saw my first time I asked. No, I didn't see it. Because the herbicide that we have in real life is selective. You have selective herbicide that does go on a special type of plant, and you have non-selective like Roundup that kills everything that is green. Roundup, for example, destroys the I don't know the word for Zelle, the small thingy in the crop, in a plant, in every living creature.
I can't think, but you also get some agricultural crops are the cells maybe.
Yeah, that's what I just thought. Plant
yeah,
cell.
but also certain crops are genetically modified, so you can get Roundup resistant crops as well, can't you?
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. The Roundup is basically killing the cellar or cells. It outgrows itself and then it bursts. So and there are crops that are resistant against that. That means they are genetically altered, and this is what we don't want. And they get immune against it over time. In America, there's a lot of Roundup resistance. Roundup resistancy, and this is really hard because the weed also becomes resistant, and then you don't have anything against it.
Yeah, and you also get locked into a certain supplier, don't you? Of you have to buy your seed from the company that provides you with your Roundup, and
yeah, if you have the resistancy, that is mostly the case.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I just had to grab a picture of that. I really like how that makes the field look. It's a really, really cool result. Good work, team.
And the time is ticking. The 15th of June is the deadline.
It's very soon.
Yeah, and we don't have done any translation or description or stuff like that yet.
It's simple. Everyone has to learn to speak German to play TerraLife.
Yeah. It's basically what we are aiming for.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. I was chatting to... we spent 2.5 hours driving out of central London yesterday.
Oh.
It's great. It's like 25-mile journey took 2.5 hours. And we were chatting a little bit about languages and stuff, and about the fact that my hobby now revolves largely around talking to people that speak German. And as I've mentioned quite a few times, my childhood assumption that I would never need to speak German.
You know that it will be very, very nice when we meet the first time. At least 50% of German speaking is required then.
It's going to be a while then.
Yeah, you have to learn something. I mean, you cannot expect everyone to speak English. You're more grounded than others are. I don't know. Grounded is can be a different thing.
No, I know what you mean.
Back to earth. Back to earth. I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to FarmCon. You too, Kleiner boy? If you are going there, you will see and you will see me. I wear a black shirt with farming agency on it and a black hat, and I'm the old fat guy, probably with grilled chicken and a beer in my hands, something like that.
That does describe half of the people who play Farm Sim, apart from the farming agency T-shirt.
you just made me wonder. I thought, what? One of our guys is heading over. Yeah, please pick me up. Just he can just talk to me.
Yeah, apart from the farming agency T-shirt bit, that's a lot of the community.
What old fat dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. There are a lot of women. A lot. A lot.
Maybe that's more of a European thing.
What? No, on FarmCon. I mean on FarmCon.
Yeah. Maybe that's more of a mainland thing.
Yeah. We allow our women to leave home for events. We're not scared that some Vikings kidnap them or something like that.
Seems unreasonable.
Crofter is his name. Yeah, you did. Come on. I will not recognize the name. I will not keep up the name until then. But he just has to pick up.
Just look for the guy. Look for the alien-looking dude with the big head and the big eyes.
Big belly. With a big belly.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and.
Yeah, question.
Yes.
How possible is it that you can, or that we switch to the other map next week?
Whatever you would like.
I would. The assumption is that we meet on Tuesday. Maybe Thursday is the regular one.
Yeah, I can. It depends on the time. I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday in the afternoon.
No, just that I know that the earliest will be Tuesday then. Because I think tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday.
I could do Thursday next week. I cannot do Friday next week. So.
You can or you can't do Friday?
I cannot do Friday next week, unfortunately.
But you can do the English Thursday.
Yes, I can do Thursday.
Yeah, okay. So that you can that would help a lot if you can do one stream at least per week.
Yep, I can do Thursday, and I don't care what map we're on because I literally just download the mods half an hour before anyway to make sure I get the latest set.
Okay, yeah. No, then okay, then we are clear, then we can figure out something. Because next week will be very humble and trumble and whatever. It's possible that we start on some maps.
Just let me know.
Midweek. I'm not sure if I will showcase them all. It is possible that Holzer map, for example, that Achim will show them. That he will do a totally woodpecker, kill the woods, whatever. So I have no clue but because of the time that we are running out of time now, we have to do a lot of stuff now, and it would be very helpful if you can help with the translation and all that stuff. So we have to talk anyways. Latest, I would say Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Talking is possible anyway, anytime, right?
Yeah, should be okay.
Okay, then I will hit you up and then
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Thanks for being
Enjoy
here.
the rest of the stream if you keep going.
I'm not sure if I'm keeping going. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. A lot of work to do.
Bye.
Bye. So, yeah, yoo-hoo, yay. Any more cattle breeds announced yet? I'm not sure if you saw what we showed. I think the this one, the Angus, the Red Pete, the Simmentaler, those, Holstein, Wagyu. Then we have those and those and those as hay milk cows on top, but the hay milk will only be for Holzer map as a special feature normally. So not sure if you caught up with them. We will have some more in the making, but they are already for the next farm sim, so they won't be in this one. Oh, let's save to be safe. I think. Oh, let's have a look what he had. There's still something left, not much. So we can empty it out then. So guys, any questions? Is there anything that I can answer you that you do not know yet? Or is there stuff that you want to ask that I won't answer? Why is the front loader going up the whole time? Still hoping to have it ready for FarmCon? Yeah. We will send it. We will send it for testing in the middle of next month. And no matter the testing, if Giants is slowing us down or is not capable of testing it in the right way, then we will do a different release. It will be released for FarmCon. Will be definitely released for FarmCon. What the? Oh, I hate this traffic crap. Because we have to get this stuff out. It has to be out that we can go on further. As I mentioned a couple of times, we will release only 10 to 15% of the whole stuff, because we don't get everything ready in time. So we had to make a cut to say, okay, we go this far and the rest is for later. Okay, I have to go further. Now the whole thing with nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus will not be in this release stage, because it's part of the soil compaction, soil mod part that the English team was in their job, but they also got stuck and they don't have it ready. We have not everything ready on this end, so we also need to delay that. So this is why we also got rid of the. We split it up all the manure. We had cow manure, pig manure, and all that stuff. We all dialed that back to just manure, because the whole package is not ready yet. Next week, new map in the stream. Yesterday I was right about it. I was right about Bergisch Land. You were right about Bergisch Land, were you? I don't know. I don't know anything about Bergisch Land. Ludi has not finished Holzer, so why should he do something on Bergisch Land? That would be kind of awkward. Are we on the right map for calves drinking? No, the map for calves drinking is the Eifel with Rainer's stable, but I have not changed the stable yet. I know we tested all that stuff. It's working, but the priority for this map is not that high, to be honest, because the testing of the other stuff is much more important than that. No, it will. We will send them. We will send the Holzer, Eifel, Alpenflair, this Pallegney map, somewhere in Thüringer 3, and Landersum will be sent all at once to ModHub. That it will be one package, and the new Swabia from Yogi is planned too. So should be 6 maps or something that is in the package that should be directly released. Glenga, there will be no old save. There is no old save on, because TerraLife changes everything. There's nothing not let alone the density maps, but the growing system from 12 times a year to 48 times a year, the growth stages from the crops from 4 to 32 and all that stuff. There is no old save game. Yeah, Peter, I don't know if you saw it beforehand and yesterday, because the field that I sprayed yesterday, it looked yesterday the same as that, and we slept. I think we slept 1 or 2 times after that, and the part regrew. You could see that it was lower than the main crop, but that it had caught up. So if you want to rewatch the stream where I was fertilizing with the MF on the other field, so you can see what happens with the crop destruction. That it is not only not totally gone, but it will catch up, and you actually can harvest it later on. We have a certain amount of stages. Will I be able to add support to my map? Well, we have to talk to each other, and because TerraLife is not built into a map, the map is built into TerraLife. So that means we have to talk, and nights of heavily drinking to figure out if we can put on your map to the TerraLife program. So I would say you better PM me on Discord so that we can talk about that. Because normally I said that no one will get access to the TerraLife stuff in this farm sim, because we don't want to have, like in FS19 where BGO and I updated over 150 maps, we don't want to have this high amount or this high account of maps, because it's very important that people really play on the map and play through the seasons and play through all the features, so that we get feedback. Because this is just the beginning of the TerraLife program. It will continue for the next farm sim, and it is huge already, but it will become very, very, very big. So this is why it is not to get it out there and have as many maps as possible in it. I really don't care if there are 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 or million players playing it. It's just important that the players who play it give very good feedback. No, they can't. It is not like it was with horse extension, so it's not even comparable in the closest. We have 6. Yeah, I think we have 6 packages of TerraLife. There's the utils, the bales, the map, the TerraLife itself, and it is not much left from the map. Most of it is in TerraLife. And on top of it, if you want to have your map being supported by TerraLife, then of course you will stay as the author, but it will be released on the farming agency account on ModHub, because everything that comes in from the downloads as income goes to Giants, so that they double it, and then it goes to charity. Yeah, for children's cancer help or something like that. So we will donate everything. That means everybody who wants to have his map supporting it has to really donate the map, so that we can donate all the stuff that is ongoing. Yeah, it is not for making money. Of course, if the people want to donate something to us and support our work, they can do, but we won't do it faster, better, or else if they don't. So this is why we said we will do everything that goes on ModHub will be donated. Gibis, hey, good evening. Yeah, so Glenga boy, you really have to be sure about it. So there will be two versions of your map. There will be the TerraLife version and the normal version, and they won't have to do anything. I mean, the good thing is that you don't have to do the support on the map. That is something that you don't have to do then, but yeah. Yes, please, please, please. Just leave me a PM and then I will come back to you. Field 70. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. Oh ja, Landersum habe ich ganz vergessen. I totally forgot to mention that the Landersum V3 will be also with TerraLife. And it should be straight at the release with us. Totally forgot the Landersum. Ja, danke. Man kann ja nicht immer an alles denken. Ja, ich ziehe das dann vom Kaufpreis ab. Kein Problem. Kriegen wir schon hin. Peter, thank you for being here. But have a look at the stream from yesterday, or when I started fertilizing with the fertilizer, so that you can see on how the fruit destruction behaves and the crop behaves, that it regrows and catches up. It's kind of interesting to see, to be honest. Have a good one. Yeah, I can. If you sent me one. You did not send me one. Now you send me one. Now we are officially friends. Hey! I will leave a comment. Yes, please do so. Because feedback is very important. And just keep in mind you can't switch off fruit destruction. You cannot switch it off. If you don't want to destroy crops, you have to take care wheels. And if you go into the crop early on, it really is capable of catching up back to harvest ready. That is all possible with the new growing system that we have, with the new growth system. Yeah, in base game they have to fight with the lesser growth stages, of course. Yeah, so it all comes with a price. And keep in mind we have, I think the original growth is something around 600 or 700 lines, XML lines. We have 23,000. Our growth is 23,000 lines long, compared to 600 or 700 from the base game. Bull wrote that. Bull 24, my co-boss, my partner in my co-founder. Bull 24 and Nightcloak and BGO made the XMLs, the textures, and all that stuff. And the whole scripting was basically, most of it I think was Mobil. I'm not sure on which or how big the part was of Braven, because Braven made on other ends a lot of work. So I really don't want to be unfair, but I really don't know who of the scripters did what in which amount, because they are so fast. If 3 people talk about something and mention it, the next day it's done. I really can't keep in mind who did it all. I just can say that everybody in the team has the same rights to be proud the same way on the stuff that we made, because TerraLife is totally team effort. It's not like Maze Plus, just a private project. TerraLife is done by a big team now, a very big team now, and everybody was capable of putting stuff into the project and helping out, and now we have on top, we have help from the Agrarasse, who will help us with testing and getting real life numbers into the stuff. So I think they are 14 people, and yeah, and and I cannot I am not I can't forget to mention Castor and Floey, who are part of the TerraLife team too. They did also a lot of stuff, not to forget them. So yeah, they're kind of round about 40 people now working on TerraLife, including the maps, and so there's something there. There's a little bit, a lot ongoing at the moment. So it changed a lot from this little 1-2 people team with Modelleicher and me, and later on BGO doing stuff. It changed a lot. It got way more professional and way more in depth, and we have basically no limits anymore, except for time and engine. And oh boy, we have so much on our plate. The TerraLife that we will release for FarmCon is only 10-15% of what we have, and this is already only a small amount of stuff that we are working on. So we are working on way more than just that. So I think we won't go that far anytime soon. Any more questions? Tomorrow will be on the Eifel map again. So, but it will be German stream, and on Sunday. And let's see what the next week will bring to the table. Maybe some surprises, I don't know. Will it be possible to buy pregnant cows? I think. Wait. I think it should be possible. I think you can buy the heifers, and the heifers are pregnant, so heifers are not yet calved cows. It should be possible. I can make a quick jump to my pasture and have a look, but it should be that way. Yeah. No. I have to ask. I'm not sure if Shizzle is there or the. I'm not sure. Normally, you would buy a pregnant heifer. Heifer is a pregnant young cow, so they're not in similar. Yeah, that is. Hey Shizzle, but we have to think about it, because normally if you buy a heifer is always a pregnant young cow. Normally the heifers that you buy are, I don't know if it is possible that we can make it that you can pick in between inseminated or not, but normally you buy a heifer and it should be pregnant. It should be carrying normally. I'm not sure if it is messing up with your code and stuff, but I have it now, so I can buy a 27-month cow and it is 90% pregnant. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea on how Shizzle made the code, but normally it would be that way that the heifer, if you buy them with 18 months, that it should be 10% pregnant. I mean, 10% pregnant sounds a little bit funny, but it should be, at least it should be possible, so that they give birth. Because and I see here's something wrong in the text anyways, because Geschlechtsreife 27 Monate, this is wrong. Okay, let me say it is not possible yet. Then we have to talk in the Discord then about it, because this is also some a little bit irritating. Yeah, I mean, easier start. You can buy a 27 or 28. Yeah, you can buy a 28-month-old cow, and you can buy a 1-month-old calf. So, what is not easy on this starting point? I mean, we have this is the old menu here. The calf is 0 month old, so it's a fresh born, but it's only for testing purposes. Normally, this calf is 1 month old, and the cow that you buy is 28 months old. So that you can buy it. Yes, but the cow will not give. Yeah, the cow will give milk because it has born, because here, if you can read this is a grown cow. She has already given birth. you cannot compare the TerraLife animal system with the animal system that is out there globally. You cannot compare it. We have totally reworked it. Some things that are here is just for easy testing purposes, that we changed some things not for our testing. But in the release, you can buy a 28-month. I'm not sure if we keep it at 28 or if we do it to 29. We talked about it because of the colostrum. But normally they give milk. They give milk, and you can buy the calf that is 4 weeks old. My guessing is as good as yours, Glanger boy. I have no idea. I have no idea. I really can't tell. No, that was the wrong direction, right? No, it was the right direction. Pooh! I thought I made the wrong turn. U-turn, 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 U-turn. I'm aware, and TerraLife is cool. So yeah, no, I just wanted to say that it is a completely different system. So I'm not sure if it is quite necessary that you have the carrying heifers. If Shizzle says it's not yet possible, then the system with buying a 28-month-old cow that just has given birth and is giving milk, and buying a 4 weeks old calf is totally okay. Then you have both. Then you have the calf and you have the cow that gives milk. Because you have to keep in mind with our cows and the calves, there is a change in the system anyways. The cows give in the first 4 weeks after giving birth, they give beast milk, colostrum. So you can't sell the milk anyways. So it's a total different system to what you know from the enhanced animal system that is out there with Maze Plus in combination to play with. In TerraLife it is totally different. And the animals, the models and all that stuff is also totally different. Has nothing to do with the other stuff. So which road am I on here? What? I never have been on this road. I never ever. Never ever. I mean, you can see that the feeling is also quite a little bit different to stuff that you might know. Any plans to Belgian blue? Yeah, there are plans on a lot of cows, but we won't do them for FS22 anymore. Bavarian Redneck is working on so much stuff with the animals that I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it, and I can't tell you. But I can promise you that there are very, very big things in working in the making already for the next FarmCon. Because we are all somehow rooted in farm animals and stuff, so we want to have it with a bigger variety and with more animals that we know and that we love, and those are some of the biggest and nicest ones. I'm not sure if you saw that Shizzle made totally new models. For example, if we go here to the values, and I will show you the size comparison. Did it just before, but I will do it again, so that you have a size comparison. Ah, there you go. Yeah, lay down. So you see that they are kind of small cows, the values, right? And in comparison, the Holstein are way bigger. You see? Hope you can see it, that they are way bigger. So he already modeled a lot with the cows, and yeah. I don't know. No, there's no. I don't know. My guessing is also as good as yours on the next farm sim. I don't know if there will be a new farm sim end of the year, or if they put on a year longer. I have no idea. All that I can say is that I have a lot of wishful thinking and hoping that they do not release a new farm sim this year. But everything is possible. I don't know anything what they do. They do not tell me. Whee! I don't know if the translation is right, but I can tell you it really doesn't matter for us that much anymore if there is a new farm sim this year or a new farm sim next year, because we literally licked on the blood, and we are very, very motivated and capable of doing really crazy stuff. And the more power the engine gives us, the more we will deliver, and so it really doesn't matter. I want to play with the stuff that we released this year. I want to play with the stuff that we were working on later on, and so I'm kind of busy, or my team will be very busy in playing anyways. So it really doesn't matter if there's a new farm sim or not, because you have to wait until it is bug fixed and stuff like that, because they won't give you early access. They won't tell you stuff. When I see what Achim Mobil already what he all reported on issues and bugs, and even gave them solutions on how to fix it, yeah, and they did not even react. So I don't know. I have no clue, to be honest, no clue. But I will wrap it up now, because I'm a little bit hungry and I have to do stuff. I can't do it always that long. But it was a pleasure to be with you on YouTube, guys. It was really fun. If you want to leave a comment, please, and a like and a follow and whatever you want. Thank you for your support. Everything that you support us with will count. We don't take any money for the stuff. So the free donations of you are welcome, but not necessary, but they are welcome. So guys, have a good one. Good night, and we will see us tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.